In Sefer CHIZUK INSPIRATION, page Kuf Mem Daled, Reb Arla Belze, a Ish Kodesh. Following story happened. There was a Yid in the city of Yaroslavich, and he used to cut his beard, which in his chevra they did not touch their beard. He was trim his beard, and his wife, she used to go with a sheitel. In those days, sheitel was bad because they used to just cover their hair with a tichel, just with a shmata, with kerchief material. And then it came out this new modern thing that you cover your hair with goyish hair, other people's hair. And that was very bad. And therefore, they wanted to throw him out of the shtibel, out of the Belze shtibel. The father of this guy, he told the Chassidim, hold on, we're going for Chag Shvius, for Shvuas in English, we're going to Belz. So let's ask the Rebbe, Reb Arla from Belz, what should we do? The guy is breaking the rules, and we don't want this hashpah, this influence on everybody else. We don't want to modernize our whole shtibel. If we're going to let her do it, the other women are going to do it, and the girls are going to see, ooh, you can go like that. To them, it was very modern. It's hard because maybe it's not such an avera, in our eyes, what they did. But the point is, it was removed from what everyone does, and they don't want their children to see it, and they don't want their wives to behave that way, and they don't want their daughters to behave that way, and they don't want their sons to behave like this guy. It was chutz lamachne. It was like something not done. So pick what we would consider now. He went to Belz for Chag Shavuos, and they asked the Rav HaKudish, Reb Arla Belze, they asked him this question. And listen to what he says. He says, to me, many people come and their Yiddishkeit is hanging on a hair. A lot of people struggle. And if I hold them, then they're going to stay with us and they're going to be Magadal Yiddische Deris. They're going to raise Jewish generations. And in the future generations might get stronger and be more like the way we would want them to be. But if you fight them, if you reject them, they're going to reject everything and they fall away completely. This is not newfangled liberal stuff. This is 100 years ago. I don't know, Google, ChatGPT, when did Reb Arla Belze live? I think it's before the war. But this is really authentic Yiddishkeit. Rejection, you lose everything. You lose the account, you lose the family. They don't get better from rejection. They don't get better from rejection. Why do we think today, there's still people out there don't get it? All the tzaddikim, authentic tzaddikim understood, don't reject. Adrabah, they need kiruv, and then it won't be a problem for everybody else. But what do you mean? The answer is, yeah, do we want our kids to see it? Not necessarily, but that's called life, that's called family, that's called community. We don't reject people, so now it's bashert to do the right thing, and our kids are going to see stuff. When you really embrace it, you'll see how this whole idea, I don't want my kids to know, I don't want my kids to see, and they shouldn't be exposed to it, stops people from saving other people's lives. The Zohar HaKadosh protects us openly. Learn the Zohar HaKadosh Pashas Truma, the protection you get, the schusim you have. And the people, a lot of people doing kiruv. I mean, of course it's Yata D'Shmaya, but you don't lose out by helping Hashem's children. I raised my kids like this. Like, yeah. So they're going to see people, boys eating without a yarmulke, without making a bracha, smoking on Shabbos. So what? I'm so nervous. I think Yiddishkeit is so fickle. Our kids are so, they're going to jump off because we're nice to somebody who's not frum. 50, 60 years ago, everybody had people in their families not frum. Reb Shlomo Miller, Shlita is one of the biggest GEDOLIM, Pesach of Lakewood and in Canada, huge gadol. He told us when he was here at group, he said, when I grew up, most of the family was not frum. And nobody was merachik them. We were happy they weren't merachik us. But yeah, half the family drove Rosh Hashanah to shul or whatever, didn't cover their hair or a little doily. That's what Klal Yisrael was like. Now, Baruch Hashem, we're so successful. We think like, oh, kids can't see it. Yeah, they could see it, and we could show them that, yes, there are Jews like that. We prefer being like this, and we can inspire them. And if they're normal and they're healthy and they're inspired and they have normal parents who are happy, who love Klal Yisrael, Ahavas Yisrael is important. You don't knock out Ahavas Yisrael for the Jew that doesn't fit into what you want them to see. It's not working. What's working is we do Ratzon Hashem and Makarv. So Reb Arla knew that in Belz now they're going to have a woman who's dressed not the way everybody else is dressed. So We don't reject. We'll lose them. We'll push them away. We'll lose them and their children, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren. No. But what do you mean? What do you mean? That's life. You have some people who are more frum, some people are less frum. The people who are less frum need more kiruv, so that way they'll keep their kids in the moistus, and they'll raise their kids among us. But our kids are going to lose out. Really? You're going to have 99 people who dress one way, one dresses the other way, or if it's 75 and 25, even 50-50, even 90% the opposite way. Look how many people can be makar people. Make them want to be the way you want to be. Don't think like, oh, if they have a way out, why should they be? Why? You don't think there's a good reason to be like you? There's something wrong with you. You got to really believe in what you're doing to understand that our kids are going to believe it also. If it's real, if it's meaningful to you, if they see that we're inspired, they see that we love Yiddishkeit, it makes us happy, it makes us calm. Instead of going for anxiety medication, you go to Marav, you come back, you say, Hashlech al Hashem Yehavcha, v'hu yichal kalecha. You might need to take anxiety medicine also. I'm not against it, but we should be getting from our emunah and bitachon. The kids should be seeing. They should be seeing Yiddishkeit. They'll run after it.